Hey guys, CMC Redo coming at you with the first proper episode for the Forbidden List League. If you guys aren't aware, this is basically a series with me and some friends, turns spinning wheels to determine a card pool that we will each use, and then from that we just play against each other with those card pools and the banned lists. I do have an announcement video if you guys want to go over and check the full rules. I will link that in the description below. In this first round we have Rob versus Ethan. When we were spinning the wheels, Rob managed to get November of 2013 and Ethan managed to get October of 2006. As you can see these deck lists here, Rob was playing Larvals while Ethan was on Cyberstein Monarchs. And yeah, we'll just get straight into the match.
I know there's like some interesting options as given how little he has to play with, if that makes sense.
So it looks like Ethan won dice
He
roll though.
did. That's
Ethan's
really
going
good.
first.
That's really good for Ethan.
Big.
And again,
This
they
does
both
mean-
get to
this-
draw, so...
This does mean that he can set one pass efficiently.
Yep, although the only issue here is Rob does get somewhat decent amount of back row removal with MST. So being able to do things in the draw phase can affect things, but Rob also does have to play around Trap Does Shoot, which Ethan does have at 3.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like
So-
Ethan's opened the full combo.
Set 3 pass,
Set
classic of
3
2006.
So show me the dice shoot, Ethan. Flip that dice
Go on,
shoot.
go on,
Do
go
it.
on.
Rob, change your
They
face.
did they Rob change your phases?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
He realised.
He's got to declare them because somebody's got 3 set cards.
Grabbing Boost
Wait,
Warrior
what?
Oh.
into a Dust Shoot. Ethan
There's the
held
dust
it.
shoot.
Yo!
He held the Dust Shoot for the
Oh.
searching. This is...
Oh, we don't get to see his hand. That's kind
We
of
don't get to see his
Don't.
hand, but
But
we know that the boost.
That is big.
Boost Warrior, so
something
he's
else,
on
or
some
something else.
sort of fire... Like, he needs the tuner for a reason. So
Yeah.
maybe he was looking at Quasar.
He might
I mean,
actually be on
it's fair
Quasar
enough.
Turbo. He might be on Quasar Turbo here.
I mean, we're probably a few years off Halky combos, right?
Yeah, just a few. Only
At
like
least
7, it's
the-
fine.
At least 3 at a minimum.
Yeah. But Ethan holding the Dust Shoot early.
That was big.
That was a strong one.
I feel like that's going to be the thing here is with the lack of consistency Ethan has, waiting for the other pieces that other players get to play is probably going to be a smart
Oh yeah,
thing.
no, and he's on the Varvel.
Activating
I
more
love it even.
conduction. So yeah, he is on the Varvel.
That is very interesting, especially given the format he had that he chose that of all decks.
Sending Magma Cannoneer and...
I mean, I suppose given
Hand
how his matchup is, well, given how the brackets worked out, this has actually worked out really well for him.
So he's
Because
gonna...
Ethan just can't do anything to Quasar.
Yeah, he's getting a 3rd Foolish Burial, so he's sending the next Handmaiden for the 3rd Handmaiden.
He's sending all 3 handmaidens.
Oh my god, please tell me he has Soul Charge.
And then this is going to be Cannoneer. If he's drawn Soul Charge, this can be big.
Wait, do we have Soul Charge at this point?
Summoning
No,
Pyro
he's a bit
Rex,
early for Soul Charge.
Very
at this
cool.
point.
having
Pyro Rex.
exactly 5 engrave.
Nice. Oh, letting us read the card. Big place.
I mean, this isn't a terrible thing. Here comes the normal Boost Warrior.
Wait, he didn't put back the Boost Warrior?
No, he got rid of something else.
There
that
was
he might
obviously a
fall
bigger
with now.
threat here, going into
Oh,
Goka,
interesting.
into a Torrential.
Oh.
This is the thing, Ethan does have a lot of these random traps that he can get hit by.
Oh, and he's
And
got no
that's it.
follow-up.
That's it.
He's out of resources now.
Oh.
Not only
Oh.
that, Rob has to skip his battle phase for the next turn because Pyro Rex left the field.
Oh.
So he doesn't even have a chance to normal summon anything to get some damage in. This is the thing, 2006 is just going to be the stun deck.
We're about to see some Sangan beatdown, I'm sure.
Ethan, having a look at that extra deck. I wonder if
Yeah,
he's drawn the Cyberstein.
it is a chance he has.
No, he definitely can't. He has 3. But he might have it inside the smoke screen in.
There is
Yeah.
a chance, yeah. I feel like if Ethan can stick the last warrior on field, that's pretty much it for... There it is!
There it is.
That's over.
Well, this is
Yeah.
the problem, is Rob does have a few hand traps. Like, he does have Veiler.
He's paid cost.
It's gone through.
There's no Veiler.
This is
the
Last Warrior.
If this is Last Warrior, yeah, he's in a lot of trouble.
This drops, and I don't think much else. Yeah, there we go.
There
Yeah,
it
there it
is.
is.
And then Ethan's just gonna sit on a few floodgates.
Yeah.
Last War's gonna destroy that Cyberstein, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just go
Let's-
down and spell them. Give me a second.
Keeling assuming his judge duties as usual.
Yep. Luckily, we do have 2 judges with us in this whole thing, so.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
So unfortunately, he hasn't been playing around Mech Knights, but I'll let that slide.
I mean, you never know when an impam column might hit you, so. But I'm pretty sure this is just it for Rob. Like, 2
Lost-
back
I was
for
about to say, what
plus
does Rob
Lost
even do? I
World.
don't think he can.
The greatest menace in the Dragon Rulers format was, of course, Imperm and Mech Knight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's just setting because
big
that's all
Halki
he
combos.
can do.
Does he just have to set until he finds a board wipe? Is the
Which
question here.
there isn't going to be a lot. I don't...
Or
And there's the Necro Valley. This is pretty much it now.
Oh no.
This is
Bullshit.
just gonna be a beating now.
So this is the thing with 2006, right? And what we discussed a lot before
He
this
is
is that
able
there's
to
just
He
No,
can't
he
even
can't-
activate
he
Lake
can't.
Wise.
No.
oh god.
not allowed
And there's just
you to-
so many broken 2006 cards that weren't a problem during the time.
And this is the thing,
Yeah.
like, a lot of people were saying 2006 might fall behind simply because of the time era, but sitting behind a lot of these floodgates, decks today just
Yeah.
can't play through it because they're not ready for them. Especially seeing as this is pre-errata Necro Valley as well, so it hurts a lot more.
It's no effects that involve graveyards. can
Yeah.
activate.
Swift Scarecrow coming down,
Scarecrow.
so we do see some hand traps Rob's applying.
So Scarecrow to, of course, prevent OTKs. Save you another turn.
He's setting one, doing a bit of a T set here, so
It's an off-centered T set that hurts my eyes. Thank you for that, Rob.
it does indeed.
No consideration for the watchers.
I have already taken my eyes out. Ethan has done the same thing. His board is not symmetrical, and that hurts my soul.
Hitting the boost warrior,
And-
pretty sure,
Oh.
like, Rob's got to find something off the top here, otherwise he is just out of this game at this point.
What board wipes from this format is the question, because I haven't actually looked at.
Can we have?
He
I think
potentially
literally
has
only had
lightning
one dark
vortex.
hole. Yeah, but
He
do you
potentially
play,
has
would you play
lightning
lightning
vortex
vortex
if
in
he's
that deck
playing.
though? In this format?
There's a potential simply because it discards.
Yeah, true.
So getting rid of the handmaidens can be an idea alongside lightning vortex. But
I'm not sure that's really gonna be that relevant though.
I feel bad for Rob's mental.
Yeah.
Going into the next game.
So the thing is, as well, is that this kind of deck currently exists in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's not very good because it loses to the side deck. And I feel like that's going to be the same thing that's going to happen here.
Well, we'll
it's-
definitely see more backrow hate possibly go in.
Yeah, I suspect
Um,
3 MST immediately gets brought in for the back row.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I just don't know how Rob deals with the Last Warrior without cards like Dark Ruler to just mass.
Well, I
negate.
think I don't know. I think going into game 2 with Rob having the option to go first, I think there's a good possibility of just a straight up steamroll.
Yeah.
And then a game 3 where Ethan goes first and can set up some sort of floodgate.
It also
Here's Ring for Game.
Oh,
Burning and
that
destroying the
is-
Last
that is
Warrior.
The BM ring for game. I love
that
it.
is off the ring as well.
So that is game 1. Looks
That
like they're
was
siding here.
Powerful. That was powerful.
So
Okay, so
we
we talked a bit
suspect-
about. Go on.
we suspect Rob's going to be bringing a lot of back row hate, and I think some of the hand traps he's going to be considering for the other decks aren't going to be any good.
No, I can
No.
definitely see as well the potential that Ethan does just have a going second smoke screen.
Mm.
That would be a very Ethan thing to do, but
The
what would I don't know. See, I struggle to see, especially sort of going second, what Ethan can do into this.
Well, he definitely drops the Cybersteins, I feel. Maybe.
Really?
not only that, but I
See,
think,
no, I think
considering the format Rob's playing, he does have 3 Vanities Emptiness.
That is true.
that's very true.
So
I never thought
if
about
Rob can
that.
set that up, Ethan Cyberstein really can't do a lot.
Though we
Yeah.
don't know, Rob might be mainboarding it.
Rob, elect him to go first.
I think the thing is that Cyberstein in the opening hand is such a blowout, where
Yeah.
maybe Ethan's probably aware he's playing the worst deck, and maybe he's relying on the fact that
Yeah,
normal
Rob
summon and
remembered to draw for
Cyberstein
turn as
affect
well.
Last Warrior is going to be enough to win the game
straight with
most
the
of the
molten
time.
conduction field.
Hitting the conduction field, knowing that he's pretty much safe from any amount of hand traps with this format.
That's actually very interesting. I wonder if that played any part in like the way he's built this deck, because he knows for a fact that there's going to be no interaction should he go first.
There is, but I think
I wonder if
everyone,
he just
everyone was under the same thing because no one knew the brackets until earlier
True.
today.
Yeah, true.
He's opened conduction
he's
field
got the
and
rekindling.
rekindling. This can be a
Oh.
very big turn here. If he's able to set up Quasar, this could just be over for Ethan.
Who needs soul charge when you have rekindling?
Getting all 5 from the grave.
Jeez.
Disgusting.
This is going to be a big turn for Rob.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going into a 5 here.
Yeah, he
This is
can
going to be the
he-
Tiki
he-
Hyper Librarian.
Yeah, he can go up to 11.
Oh, he's activating Connector to burn. Oh no, Librarian.
no,
is
no,
coming
no,
down.
no,
No,
that was,
no,
that was
Ethan targeted it.
yeah, that was
targeted it.
Ethan highlighting it. Yeah. So that's
Going
TG
into
Hyper.
Librarian.
Into Boost
Getting the
Warrior.
boost
There's the boost.
warrior.
Oh, yes. Let's see. I haven't seen this in years.
This is a
Show me-
Formula Synchron.
Formula Synchron TG Hyper Librarian. I have not seen this in years. I love
Draw
it.
2.
Draw
I haven't
2.
seen this since DDDs.
Oh yeah, I forgot DVD played.
Yeah, because they used to run
Then
this.
able to go into another 5 here.
I
with
feel like you guys
Cannon
didn't play much during Synchron Eldritch format if you haven't seen this recently.
Going
Not gonna
Going
lie.
into Dual Slasher.
Oh,
Being able to
Oh,
do
that's
another
new.
one off of Librarian.
and he's still got 6 cards in hand.
And
He
here we
did all
go.
Going
this
with
on
2
two
5s and a
cards.
2. This
This is
looks
the
like
Quasar.
Yeah, this is the Quasar.
this
Yeah.
is shooting Quasar. I don't know how
Can
Ethan
he
deals
do
with
anything
this.
else here though? Like I say, he still has 5 cards in hand.
Being
6
able to
cards,
get
sorry.
that one negate is gonna hurt. And not only that, but having 2 attacks per turn,
Yeah,
thanks to Hyper and the Dual Slasher, could be good. And especially with, if he doesn't do anything else, ending on 6 cards for the follow-up.
yeah.
It's gonna be rough for Ethan here, especially since having one big monster plays around a lot of the floodgates that would stop Ethan
Yeah.
from playing the game.
And it's not just that, but even if Ethan does flip Skill Drain, having that random negate, Ethan does have to play around that quite a lot.
Yeah.
And he normal summons the barrier statue.
statue.
It doesn't end, doesn't stop.
You could tell there was some banter between the players there about
Yeah,
Quasar drop.
absolutely.
Definitely a bit of a deliberation on like what's gonna go on with that one. But ending on the barrier statue as well really shuts down the Cyberstein even harder. Not
Mm,
only that, it also prevents Cyber Dragon just from being able to be summoned.
it does.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if Rob could have hand-picked a better hand than the one here.
No.
I
Hopefully.
really don't think he could have. Conduction field and rekindling, pretty much just setting up a 2 cards shooting Quasar is big.
Boost Warrior to extend and the barrier statue to top it off.
We are seeing a Banisher of the Radiant to get through the fire barrier though.
Well, he's broken half the board.
With it being banished, it does get around reborn effects. Into a smash and ground. That's going to force the negate here, unless Rob is playing the shooting star. Yep, there's the negate from shooting Quasar. Into a creature swap.
Oh, that gets around the shooting star as well.
That is big. Ethan now
That's
having
so
that
good.
negate is incredible.
Not to mention, Rob is now under Banisher as well, so he needs to use up his battle phase if he wants to do any larval foolish shenanigans.
He is. Followed by 3 back row. This could be just a 2-0 here for Ethan.
My God, wait, what have I come back to? You go to the toilet for 30 seconds.
that-
Suddenly
that's
Ethan
true
has a
as well.
Quasar.
Ethan creatures. He normal summoned the Banisher of the Radiance, punched the Inferno statue, and then creature swapped the Banisher and the Quasar. After
That's insane.
Ethan baited out the negate with a smashing ground.
This is fantastic.
He's now getting dust shooted 2 games in a row. In the draw phase this time, not even waiting for a search effect.
Ethan has managed to God Hand through this game.
This is pretty much 2 God Hands meeting each other, and turns
I
out
mean-
2006 wins that God Hand.
I mean, I think the dust shoot there on the draw phase was absolutely the right call. Because, like, with one negate, to be able to see his opponent's entire hand, like, and know exactly what follow ups, it makes timing that negate so much easier.
Any searches would have been used the last turn as well.
Let Ethan know that the dust shoot does get banished under Radiance. As well as
does
all
the
of his grave. His whole grave does, actually.
don't want him to be resolving any
Sky
striker
spells.
spells.
You never know. One engage could turn the tide.
It's an interesting environment down there. This is getting recorded. It's in the bit.
It is very interesting how they're planning on doing this, especially with Rob having to now play around his own shooting Quasar.
Well, I mean, part of the thing is you don't expect your opponent to go normal summon Banisher of Radiance smashing ground into creature swap. Really?
No, you really don't expect that nowadays. So, like, even back then, it wasn't a thing that would be consistent. People would just try and play around it as best as they could.
I think Rob
mean-
is definitely having to think through his hand and what his next course of action needs to be to continue playing in this game.
Yeah.
100%. He's checking the graveyard. There's really not a lot Rob has in terms of the hitting another rekindling.
Oh!
This is going to probably bait the Quasar negate. You can't let Rob get this, especially with Banisher being
Depends
level
what that back row
3.
is. Absolutely depends on what that back row is. He's
Ethan
let the
lets it
rekindling go.
through.
That back row is live. One
The
of those,
thing
at least
is-
one of those back rows is very live.
Is if Rob does find a way to out his own shooting Quasar and he is playing the extra deck target for it, it can very quickly swing back.
It can.
So if this is a TT here, for example,
I don't think Torrential Tribute matters because it would get rid of Ethan's own Quasar. He's
Yeah, TT
trying
is
to
not an
keep that
option
as
here.
long as possible. Not only that, just being a 4K beat stick gets very difficult.
of course, but
Yeah.
that's my point. If this was a TT, he gives his opponent.
Yeah.
It
Shooting
also
Star
really
Dragon.
depends because Ethan is exactly what's in Rob's hand.
Mm.
And Rob might have a big old whammy that he wants to smack out.
Seems to be going for an 8 here.
Yeah, he's going for an 8.
Finally getting around that Banisher. Going into
Oh,
Red
we're seeing an
Dragon
Arch-
Archfiend.
Ooh.
I'm interested to see where he goes from here.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it yet.
There's the bottomless
That's the
for
bottomless.
the red dragon. That's gonna hurt a lot here. Rob does have one more 6 to go into if he's managing to play it.
Don't think it'll go.
Normal summon Flamvel Dog.
It's going into a 5.
another 5.
He's quite desperate here, I feel. He's definitely going into
dragon here now. I think he's attempting
Okay,
to use
yeah,
the
he
effect.
forces the. Yeah. He has to force the Quasar here.
He's forcing them again.
The least this is doing is at least putting the handmaidens back in the deck if he needs them.
I wonder if he's seen another conduction field.
It's quite possible.
So thinking as well, what might his hand be that he'd let a rekindling go through?
He's activating the effect, shuffling his cost. I think with the letting the rekindling go through, Ethan obviously sees a bigger threat. There could be. There's the negate.
Yeah.
Could even be double rekindling.
Could be.
Could have all been something to.
There it
Yeah,
is, the
yeah,
double
double
rekindling.
rekindling. Double rekindling.
This time he is getting quite a bit back off of this, being able to also get another 4 from the dog.
You can also get back the Laval Dragon.
Unfortunately
Possibly?
he can't, it's 1100.
Can't? No, 1100.
He can get 2 more 5s on the field though, with this fan.
Did I miss it, or did he only shuffle one back in, by the way?
He shuffled
For-
2,
He did shuffle 2, okay.
he put a handmaiden and one of his cannoneers back.
Yeah,
Okay, I must have missed the cannon here.
Going into
My
a
bad.
second
Into a
dragon.
second.
Oh, yeah, this is the writing on the wall for Ethan.
That back row has to be something good.
Unless
or
that
is
back,
over.
unless Ethan is actually big brained this, and that back row is TT, he's waiting for him to like pop the Quasar to get the shooting star
He's
to
going
TT.
into Armides here. This is getting around the Mirror Force.
This is a strong turn.
This has to bait this last back row if it is something relevant.
We thought it was all over. It is now.
We thought Ethan's hand was good.
The only downside is he still doesn't have a chance to get around the 4K, but now here comes Dragon Effect to bounce it. Into a skill drain.
Oh,
This is huge. This is big.
Immediately gets knocked
Patience
negated.
on that skill drain, by the
yeah,
way.
the balls to hold that skill drain for that long.
That is
Damn,
that is a powerful play by Ethan.
I respect that highly.
This makes it very difficult for Rob to do things.
Rob has to have sided in those MSTs, otherwise he is just dead under this skill drain.
I don't think he has any tuners on field at current.
He doesn't, he only has all 5s.
He's,
Well, he has to find it quick.
he's also normal summoned this turn in the form of Flamvel.
Fire
And that's
dog.
that's the pass.
He does just have to pass under this with a load of just beaters right now.
I mean, he could have made a rank 5, but who am I to
Ethan,
judge?
top
and
deck
he
against
dropped
Graceful.
That is a powerful play.
I think at this point now,
Rex was a good card.
Good card laugh. Okay, that's all we got. That's all we've got. It's a powerful play. He's whacked his dick on the table.
getting rid of the Thestalos and a summon limit
Yep. He needs neither of these because he's got a Quasar.
into the
Oh.
Necro
Into the
Valley.
Necro Valley, wow.
That's over.
Pretty
That's
sure
That is
Like-
game. That is game.
Rob kind of just has to play this out and hopefully find the MSTs.
He literally has nothing.
Yeah, but even if he finds the MST, the Quasar just negates it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's under skill drain.
Oh yeah, true. True,
So,
true. I am big dum dum.
being
However-
symmetrical, Rob does have to play this properly though.
However, then it doesn't. Yeah, he's just changing
Here
defense
comes the
position, having to stall.
defense.
I can only imagine what Ethan's thinking right now, but I imagine it's along the lines of ooh ooh ah ah.
I think it's a lot of screeching and giggling.
I would
Uh,
imagine so. No,
I'll make my prediction of ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
and then meanwhile, Rob's mind is probably all screaming.
just
When you
skipping
try
straight
your
to the battle
best, don't-
phase, just clearing the monsters up one by one.
Oh, that's it. All third rekindling's dead. I don't see what else
The
Rob can do, to
rekindling
be
is
honest.
dead. It's
He's already
oof.
gone through most of his extra deck.
He
The road is
sees a
quite nice.
rotor.
I mean, what could
What
he
does he
get
grab off of
besides
this? Does he potentially
besides
grab
more
another
fodder?
boost warrior?
I don't see what good it can do in this board state other than to be another body to help
Unless
Yeah.
block
which
for MS-team.
that's all I would imagine. Unless he's got a 6 he can go into that helps just be a bigger body here.
I
I'd
mean,
be
I
definitely
think
into the MST.
yeah, I think at this point 2 bodies is better than 1. I wouldn't want to make a synchro here. I just want to
Yeah.
stall for as long as possible.
Rob here thinking on his target though. Grabbing another boost warrior.
Shame he doesn't have that. Well, no, that wouldn't work either. Big shame. I was gonna say DD Warrior Lady, but no, not under skill drain, I guess.
No, it wouldn't matter.
Skill drain Necro Valley, that's not going off.
Again, it's just straight into the battle phase. Just clearing up as many monsters as he can.
The bad manners of just getting destroyed by your own shooting quasar turn after turn.
Rob has deafened and muted in the other chat.
Oh, I didn't even
He
notice
has
that.
indeed. He is, I imagine, quite salty after seeing skill drain Necro Valley as well as his own shooting quasar being face down in front of him.
Yeah.
That is
This is a tough position.
I'm pretty sure this
I
could
don't
just be a
think-
swift
yeah.
2-0 for Ethan, honestly.
We all
Yeah,
thought that
I don't think that there's anything that Rob can do here.
we all thought that 2006 was going to get its shit pushed in, but apparently creature swap is enough.
Apparently so.
I mean, they printed creature swap on a link too, and it was good enough.
Mm.
Nobody thought you could just play the card again.
I love the fact that Ethan looked at his deck building and went, right, I can't make any big monsters of my own, so I'm just gonna take yours.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
It's-
the
I mean,
thing
it's
with
smart. It's very
2006.
smart.
You're pretty much only looking at big numbers at that point. And mostly Cyberstein just to get some form of more floodgates out on the field.
To be fair to the man, he identified his win condition and he took it. I imagine he sat
Oh
there,
yeah, no, absolutely.
saw rekindling, saw everything he needed to see. Sat with creature swap in his hand, just hoping the quasar comes down, just for this
We get to see
specifically.
another conductor field. Don't know what this is going to accomplish with Necro Valley on field, however.
It just deck thins to try and get him to a skill drain, I suppose. MST for the skill drain,
I
sorry.
would imagine so. But if he gets rid of the skill drain, he does then put Quasar back on the field. So he
True.
definitely has to pick his target carefully here. Having Handmaiden send the third Cannoneer.
I'm sure there's someone probably going to start yelling at us over Necro Valley rulings.
Yep, well, as stated, each rule set is playing by their card erratas. So
Well, it is the fact though that it's errata Necro Valley, and the wording on that is incredibly vague. So you know, who knows if he can fucking
send
Mag
the
them
three
back
cards.
to field.
for years, Gravekeeper players just kept putting Necro Valley on the field and just making up the effect, and everybody believed it. As long as I said graveyard,
Yeah,
like,
let's
it was
lets me draw 8 cards and stops graveyards. Oh, that's fine.
Hitting a Swift Scarecrow from hand to stop the 4K, really trying to stall out here.
Needs that MST. He's trying not to.
oh,
take the
he's
4K.
he's unmuted in Discord. I wonder if he's just topped the MST.
He's laughing. I can hear it. Cackling.
He's now here like,
Just imagine
haha, I
unmuting in
complain.
Discord as you top the owl.
There is a chance that Rob does see the third rekindling now, and if he does with MST, he can definitely get into some plays, but I think Ethan will just negate it if he doesn't get rid of Skill Drain.
Well, he can't rekindling.
He can't
Until he
get like
gets the
Necro Valley.
MST.
He really has to choose what he hits properly, unless he's just holding out for double MST.
Thing is, as well, is that all Ethan needs is to find a good normal summon, and he starts applying even more pressure.
Second
It's
Swift Scarecrow
another
coming up.
Scarecrow. To be fair to him, Rob has managed to stall this game out for a long time now.
I imagine Ethan's hand is just all floodgates.
900 floodgates and a beach spot.
Rob finally setting a monster, I think indicating he doesn't have another Swift Scarecrow. Ethan also doing the same.
I wonder what he'd set in this scenario.
I feel that is just a Cyberstein.
I imagine that's just a body that in case Rob does get rid of skill drain, he can just flip it on his next turn.
I feel
Fire
that's
Dog. This does
I-
actually go off here.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel that
He doesn't activate the Fire
Oh no,
Dog.
no,
Potentially
no,
he
you
has no
can't.
target.
You can't.
Destroys-
It destroys an opponent.
opponent's monster. Not his
That's
destroy.
not Star Goblin.
Ah.
That might just be a Cyberstein, because if the skill drain goes down, he can flip Cyberstein, effect, summon Warrior.
Yeah, very true. Although, why would you put it on field though? If it
With
was
skill
Star?
drain up.
Yeah, but I mean, why would you bother to put it on field in the first place? Like, there's no reason to. If skill drain goes,
Yeah.
like, you can still just normal it.
I feel like Ethan.
I feel like that
really
might be
start
some flip monster.
putting Rob on a clock, if I'm honest.
That might be Dekuichi.
It might be, but
Special summoning.
Yeah,
Realizing
that is,
he is not able to because he does not control a Fire Warrior. Fire Monster.
I was about to go down there and start swinging.
Because even if he does manage to stick the Goku, not being able to get those tokens. Turns out it was a
Oh,
Fairy
very
Lily he set
Set the
for
fair. Oh, the
Cyber
tribute
Dragon.
summon of Cyber Dragon. This really puts Rob on the clock here. He
Now
has very
having- Now having two monsters on the field is a real problem.
He knew that Rob wasn't going to normal summon anything because he wanted to preserve his life points.
This is all on the top deck here.
Think we could see a 2-0. Normal dog. Is there a chance he's just gonna run it into the... There's the Goku.
fortunately the dog doesn't insulate his life points enough against.
No.
Big
He's
Quasar man.
going for the play of just destroying the Cyber Dragon for BM. Trying to make sure that his opponent
actually
isn't
was.
yeah. Trying to make sure his opponent isn't on full life points due to the upstart.
Well, is that 3 Swift Scarecrows we've seen now?
That's
I think
only
it was two that
two.
came on.
I believe that's two.
However, he can't activate it because it needs to be a direct attack.
Oh,
And that looks like it's gonna be game.
Ethan going in there.
Yeah, that is
it was
game.
game. Wow.
That is a 2-0 from 2006. After an impressive showing from Ethan, seeing what 2006 is capable of doing and holding up against some of the later decks in time period, we move on to match 2, which is Jack versus Boswell. Jack managed to get 2021 as his format, and Boswell is on March of 2020. As you can see from the deck lists, Jack is playing Virtual World and Boswell is playing Soul Spirals, right after the release of Magician Souls. So yeah, we'll go straight into it. Right, so...
Are you streaming yet, or are we loading up?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not streaming on Discord, but you're probably recording.
Doing it now. So we've got Jack deciding to go first. I did get a bit of a hint on what he's playing, and if I know what he's doing, we can just see some 2021 meta here. Here it is. We're seeing
Oh.
Virtual World.
Alright, I'm gonna go sleep.
This was the thing. We were considering with 2021 being very early in its lifetime and not having a ban list yet this year.
What if the ban list drop tomorrow?
Then it would be extremely unfortunate timing for us. But yeah, so he's starting with a Qinglong GG sending Nyan Yan. He's probably going to get the Nyan Yan straight out of the grave here. Never mind, he's getting the Lily.
I just. I'm never gonna get over the names for this archetype.
You see, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm seeing a lot of very pretty cards.
I'm kind of in the same situation. I never bothered learning Virtual World. I just know it VFDs,
Uh,
and it does it too well.
It does calamities.
Yeah,
yes.
it does toxic stuff.
Send a virtual world. I think Boswell's pulling him up on this. He cannot send Chenglong off of the Lily unless he's targeted the GG on this, which would make sense. So now he gets to hitting the DD Crow, probably taking the Nyan Nyan out of the grave. No, getting the Chenglong.
I think he's hoping that Jack has minorly bricked in hand.
Also having the Roshi is spelling trouble, especially with the Nyan Nyan engraved. Thing to note, this is Jack's first tuner coming down on the field.
Oh yeah. Ooh, level 6 tuners. Sulkin plays?
Yeah, this deck can do it, but
Sulkin plays? Much more interesting. The original? Sulkin plays.
don't think he will be.
Bring back the Zolkin format. Oh, fuck. That could have been a fun year to roll.
I'm excited for the continuation of this tournament, different years. I think would be very interesting. Um,
Hopefully we get a lot more variation again.
mm,
Give me anything pre-2015, like 2015 or older, and I'm happy.
I'm very much I'm kind of hoping for 2018 just so that I can play full power striker.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
so Jack doing exactly that. Lao Lao's reborning the Nyan Nyan, this way it doesn't get banished. Probably thinking about some sort of plays here. We might be seeing a Shen Shen come down at this point.
Insert thinking emoji here.
Looking for a level 9. Going straight into Shen Shen. Now, before the comments say anything, Jack is new to Virtual World. So before people are like, oh my god, he's
Oh my
misplayed.
god, he's playing the wrong combo. Why would you go that? You know you're meant to go into this first. Obviously, not knowing the combo myself.
Yeah, same here. I just let Virtual
I
World
know
kind of do their thing.
Archosaur draw 2.
So
Not
he's getting
Shadow.
another level 6 on the field here, so we could be looking at a VFD.
I'm just waiting for a nib to get dropped.
Banishing the Chuche to get a level change here. Dropping the Lao Lao by 3 levels to go into Charge Warrior.
Ooh. Man, I can't believe after all these years Charge Warrior is finally getting played in the meta.
It is interesting to see, simply being just another piece. Finally
It-
getting the Lulu though.
So, take 5, come back, and this time might be over when we come back.
Quite possibly. This is going to be the thing, with these 2 years going at each other, being 2020 and 2021, these could just be very much quick games of you win game 1, I win game 2 kind of deals. Having another level 3 tuner on field. Not a lot in grave in case he wants to go for Cloud Castle, but he is sending the 2-2 now.
Yeah,
That is a set Chuche that is live, having 2 different names, and Banish.
You're definitely going for Calamity's plays. Suddenly overlay for the 2 level 6s.
There is a chance he could be playing Beatrice. Help, I have no idea what's happening, but I'm scared of VFD. We all feel the same way, Boswell, don't you worry. Here comes Croco to draw another card.
Hmm.
It is going to be all about how Boswell manages to break this board at this point.
I'm just waiting for a Dark Ruler no more to just get dropped.
Main decking it in game 1 would be certainly interesting.
What do you
We
mean?
could be seeing further extension here. Nope, going straight to the end phase. Yeah, we just see an instant scoop from Boswell not being able to play through VFD. This is going to be an issue with Virtual World, is it if it can just set up these locks.
Like, we just take 2021 out of the next wheel, it's fine. Or 2021 minus Virtual World.
Fumbled my way there, event. So Jack very much freestyling now, apparently.
I mean, it did look like he'd lost the trail of thought about halfway.
9 plus 9 plus YCS top equals happy. Yeah. That is the one fortunate thing about COVID is we're not seeing free YCS tops just off the back of Virtual World.
No, you're getting extravaganza wins instead, which is even more boring. And
Yeah.
they win by misplaying anyway. They're not even playing for upright.
Or, you know, unfortunately cheating.
Oh yeah, plenty of that going on in those.
Luckily managed to avoid it during my run at the extravaganza, but does not stop some people. It is going to be interesting to see what players side here, seeing as Boswell does not have access to the power crept version of Dark Ruler being droplets. Being just a few months short in his card pool, not being able to get that.
I think someone just tried to break into the house across the road from me.
Well, that would be weird.
Oh, they're not gonna find anything. That live
Starting
across
with a
the house.
foolish burial goods, this could indicate what Boswell is playing. We see Spiral.
Is this 20? Wait, what?
This
what
is
was the
March
year
format Spiral. We had 3 Master Plan and Magician Souls had just been released.
Oh, yes.
This
It's
was
the
the
one where it's what was being called Souls Spiral, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
this was
Magician.
Soul Spiral, where you had the
But he,
Magician Souls.
see, it looks like just from that start, either he didn't open Souls and this was his only play, or he's playing a different version of the deck which doesn't
Opening
require Souls.
Drone and Super Regent here.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We could be seeing
Oh.
getting a Gamma off the top. That is just utter BM.
Oh.
Showing him a hand trap that he could be having in his hand, but just doesn't matter because he gets to play. Going straight into double helix here. He
And there's
opens a
the
Gamma anyway.
Gamma, gamma, gamma.
This is big, despite the fact that Boswell does have access to 3 Called by the Grave. A lot of hand traps now just get to play around it. Could this end Spiral's turn?
Gamma was popular during this format anyway because it couldn't be cool bite.
Yeah.
This is why Gamma got brought back into the meta again, was because, oh, cool bite is a cat trap that doesn't care for it. They need you, Ross. Go be judge.
Why do they need me?
I don't know. Just go be judge.
Yo,
In
Hello.
terms of use versus activate effects, are we running current rule set, OCG rule set, or what?
yeah, we will be using current rule set for that.
So spiral double hitters cannot be activated again, no?
No, because
Okay,
of
cool,
use
just
versus
check.
activate.
Yeah, cool. Just checking.
No, you're all
Just
good.
checking.
Like,
Slight rules question on that one that had to be answered due to the different rule sets being played, but
Ah,
they were just asking if they could use Helix again despite the fact it was negated, but being a use effect, they can't.
mhm. Let us know when you start the stream again.
It's still on.
no,
Oh,
that's right, because you move
Oh,
chats.
right.
It's not.
you move channel.
So yeah, with Boswell playing Spiral, it's interesting.
Yeah, but
Come
that
on.
did make this fun.
Just, oh, come on, come on. Get there
You can do
eventually. There we go.
There it is.
Spiral ending up just setting 2 after that, opening fairly decently, but just having the one hand trap being able enough to stop it.
Banish 10 into desires, neck 9 in himself. Here we go.
Ah, the classic neg 9.
Very big contention of the community whether it's a +2 or a neg 9. This card.
I mean, it is. It's
It's a
a
plus one.
+1, not +2.
It's
Well,
a
you
plus
never
1.
know. Some people
it's,
do argue it.
it's a plus 1.
Yeah, because you aren't going down 1 card for 2, so it's a +1.
Sees a
Mhm.
Qinglong.
Because I will always raise the point is that those 10, like, compared to the bottom 10 cards of your deck, you never see.
Qinglong starting with a Lily again.
Mm. You might just be able to go full combo again here.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap. Wake me up whenever it's over.
Sending
me
a
up.
Yan Yan again.
Yeah, wake me up before you go. He's going off.
Yeah.
Now he gets to send a third type here, so here comes the Zhuanyu. Opening up. Decides to take back the GG for a sec. Could be thinking of something different here. Activates the GG anyway, still doesn't have a tuner quite yet.
Ah, who needs a tuner?
Very curious on what the two back row Boswell is playing here.
There is a lot of cards you can get away with playing. For it being spiral. What one
Called
of
by
them
the
actually be a
Grave
cool
being one of them.
Yeah, I was just about to call it.
Getting rid of the Nyan Nyan, that hurts being for the rest of the turn as well.
Yeah.
Banishing the Qinglong. Grabbing Lulu. Looks like chaining to the Lulu. He's summoning out Spiral Agent. So it looks like Lulu is targeting the Qinglong here.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside is it will be a new chain that Super Agent does pop the Qinglong. Jack, weirdly enough, either forgetting or just not adding off of the Lulu effect here could cost him quite big here.
He's probably
Especially
forgotten.
seeing it as an optional. Getting the 2-2 from the grave. Yep. Potentially thinking differently here. Duff has access to a level 9 synchro player here though. Jack having to think a little bit here, debating on what he could go into. I could see him just sitting on a Shenshen here, and Spiral having their graveyard banished could hurt them quite badly.
I don't know. I mean, I remember Spiral being a deck that just, once it hit the graveyard, they didn't care about it anymore. But then this was back when Drone was at 3 and they just machine duped it.
True, but you do also have to remember with Resort, if he doesn't have things to shuffle back, it could become a problem if he does manage to draw it. Jack really thinking about what he could be doing here. Looks like he's going for a 9. Going straight into Shenshen. I guess we're just looking at some beatdown here.
Game 2 of Beatdown.
Pretty much.
Being someone that's just had a giant beatdown game. Him being the one
Shenshen
beaten up.
being able to put the Nyan Nyan back in grave for the following turn. And then he's just gonna sit on this, opening another rescue.
Okay.
He does get to get the drones back out from his grave, or he can put the double helix back. Adding back the drones.
Yeah.
Get to see another foolish burial here, which does play around the Shenshen because it's only from field. Sending another rescue to grave. Drone's getting to reorder the top. Rescue getting to summon out double helix now. Seeing another gamma off the top.
There he is.
Hello? Are they still going?
Oh, they are. This is game 2, however. Boswell decided to stop playing Spiral for this, being an interesting choice.
Oh yeah, no. He told me.
But yeah, he got to double helix, and then that just met a gamma, which ended his turn, setting a cool bind rescue.
And now you're all caught up.
Damn, okay.
Being able
I mean, I have never seen a virtual world combo in my life, so I have no idea what the other players do. I know what Spiral do, I know that.
being able to pop the Shenshen with tough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey, wish I could have done that.
Wish you could have popped the Quasar with tough.
Just a shame it wouldn't eaten a skill drain even earlier. So with the Shenshen now gone, that does mean the spirals can go back to the graveyard.
Yeah, but like, what's the play here? Has he used Master Plan yet?
He has
Nope.
not. He got
Sorry.
stopped pretty early in turn 1.
Okay. Has he used Helix
Here, he just used Helix's effect to get the tough out of the deck.
to get the tough two out the thing? Yeah, okay.
To out the Shenshen.
So it's not looking like he can do a lot this turn, is it?
Not unless he gets to just potentially sit on a 4 material Apollosa, 3 material Apollosa here.
I mean, is it worth it?
Being
guess
able
the
to
virtual
stop
world?
the virtual worlds in hand, they are all once per turns.
Oh, I think that's what he's going for.
Yep, We see the
Yeah.
3 material Appaloosa
And I
just
mean,
to slow it
and
down.
I mean, the rescue's going to add the tough back,
Either the
or
tough or the
and the
drone.
drones. Well, it can add both. Add on your opponent's turn and then add on
That
yours.
is true.
Which means he can normal summon drones.
He's adding the double helix back to the deck instead.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, he only needs to draw a spiral monster and then get the drones back off rescue. Really,
just only. That's all he needs to do.
Seeing a pot of
Ooh.
prosperity off the top.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good card.
Hey, that's pretty
Looks
good.
like Jack is gonna go for 6 here.
Why
Just
wouldn't you?
deciding. Well, there are occasions when you only want to go for 3 just in case.
Yeah,
We see a Kowloon, Yan Yan, Desires, Chenglong, Gigi, and a Droll. So Jack definitely sided in the right hand traps for Spiral. Especially going blind.
I mean, to be honest, gammering the double helix is like a turn ender.
It really was.
Being long, activating there.
Yep. Banishing the Lily from grave.
That's just beautiful. Are those troll sleeves? That's
They
lit.
are indeed.
That's
I
so
don't even
cool.
remember what I have my sleeves at.
Yours
Mine
were baby, Sarasota.
Oh yeah, mine are babies. Yeah.
I'm gonna change mine to creature swap sleeves. What do you think?
Good luck getting a dono code.
Oh.
Don't get custom sleeves on here unless you pay for them, unfortunately.
Nah, I don't care that
He
much.
seems to be letting the Roshi go through.
Oh.
What does the spell do that's been active?
This banishes one and targets a monster to negate its effects. So it looks like
So
he
the
did that to
Appaloosa's been negated.
immediately get rid of the Appaloosa.
So now play just continues
Yeah,
as if he made nothing.
and being able to reborn this Shen Shen during this turn as well can get quite annoying.
Hello, Darklaw on legs. How are you today? Well, Darklaw does have legs, just level 9 legs.
Level 9 Synchro that is some reason generic as well.
Oh,
Wait, which one are we complaining about being generic?
Shen Shen.
Oh. Yeah.
There was a build of Infernoble I was planning to use that, and then DDR it back. That was entertaining.
God, why?
'Cause you-
Cloud Castle it back like a real man.
Nah, because what you would do is you would detach on your turn with VFD, you'd call light just in case, and then just
Nah,
go
it's all
right
about-
DDR back the Shen Shen.
No, it's all about the days you
Yeah.
go into you synchro for 8 into Crimson Blader, then next turn you synchro into 8 for Colossal.
Ah yes, next turn.
Yeah.
What is next turn?
I don't know, we had a lot of next turns.
Yeah, we did. These guys shouldn't be.
We get to see
Vermilion
Vermilion Dragon
Mech.
coming
Oh, that
down
was the
just as a
tech for Chris Bronze.
free.
That's sick.
It's just being a
Oh,
free pop. Banishing 2 to bring back the.
Is this game?
I'm pretty confident in saying this is game.
He doesn't
Two,
have a
four,
spiral
five,
rescuing grave. I think this is
Six.
just
Yeah,
game.
that is game.
Vermilion Dragon Mech just coming
Oh,
down
it's
for
not.
the last bit of damage.
Oh no.
No, he is just short.
Damn.
Could we be seeing another VFD on top of this just to close
Of
out the
course you
game?
can. Of course you can.
Here it is.
Oh, I
When do they-
haven't quite got
when-
game. I'll go into VFD to secure
When-
it.
When do they
Immediately
not make
detaching.
VFD?
Banishing those two. We're seeing a Cloud Castle come
I'm
down.
going double VFD right
Double
at the end.
VFD.
Kick
Oh.
in the teeth, ending on
What a
double
fucking
VFD.
dick move.
The
That's
real
just vile,
BM
man.
coming down.
I'm waiting for
That's
the.
just vile.
No, just dick move, bro. Dick move, bro. That's all that is.
The
Sag.
adding
Sag.
using the effect of rescue to get back the tough. This is pretty much it now.
Yeah, tough F ain't happening, is it? Come on.
That should be game unless Boswell manages to somehow play through VFD.
How is he? How? Enlighten me.
You never know.
We have the Sag come out from Boswell in the chat there.
Yeah, I saw that. I think this is it.
Nightcrawler no more?
I think this is it for old Bozza. I ain't gonna lie.
Did someone say Super Poly?
Unfortunately, wouldn't stop VFD's effect, but
No, but you get rid of them and you
we
then have
see a
four.
terraforming.
Oh,
He could be going for resort here.
he's
Go
only
for
got one.
Unless
He's
he's
only got
playing the
one
one
spiral
of
monster in
Mystic
grave, hasn't he?
Only to be hit with a droll.
Ooh.
Okay, now that's Sag.
Yeah, and that is
Those are-
not only did he get kicked while he after a curb stomp of a match between Virtual World and Spiral, we move on to the third and final match of this video, which is myself and Keeling. I managed to get March of 2020, the same as Boswell, and Keeling managed to get January of 2016. And as you can see from the deck lists, I decided to play Lunar Light Toolbox, while Keeling decided to play Performer Power Pendulums. So yeah. How are we gonna start this then, Keelan?
Yeah, I'm just thinking this deck can be a complicated son of a bitch.
Big
Can I
brain.
activate Draco face off?
Reading this. Reveal Draco
Yes.
Slayer and Overlord for me, and I randomly pick one. Sure, go ahead.
On scale, the other one is sent to face up extra.
Yep.
Oh no, it's pet scale or summoned.
Your choice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine. Go ahead and reveal your two. So you get one Slayer and one Overlord. Getting Vector and Luster. So Slayer random. So Slayer is going to be odds on dice roll. You get Vector.
Okay.
Either scale or
Yeah,
summon.
so, scale summon. Yeah. And I send this one to extra face up. Right then.
So you're putting that in scale. Cool. Turning off your other scales, which is nice. Yep.
To add a vector.
Yep, that's all good.
Doesn't go to grave because I'm an idiot.
It's been a while since I've seen Pendulum, especially with Face Off. Yep. Getting Wavering Eyes as well. So 2 gets... Still not... Yeah, that's fine. Getting to add a Pendulum to your hand.
You take 500 as well.
Yep. Good thing we're not playing by time. Adding Monkey Board.
activate on keyboard.
Yep, effects draw one's fine. And then that is scale 1 still.
Yep.
Add a level 4 perform power. Yep, go ahead. Adding Skull Crabat.
All good?
Yeah, that's all good, man.
I'm in my main phase.
I feel like it's gonna be worth that now. We'll see how much that stops it, but I don't think it will.
Thinking for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna
Pen
declare
7.
pen.
So between, so you only get 5s here, right? Oh no, you do get 2 through 5.
I get 1 and 6.
It's in between the scales, so 2 and 5.
5.
But yes, that's fine, go ahead. And you do get a pen 4. Juggler from hand. Yep. Mr. Prominence. I actually have to read this card. Sure. Second effect, yeah.
I think I've actually fucked this up a little bit, but that is fine.
Dweller. Yep.
Sorry if I take a little while.
Now you're all good, man. Flexible combo decks.
Through.
Peas Magician. Sure. So standby?
During your standby phase.
Dweller? Sure, that's fine. Main phase, okay?
Yep.
Cool. Gotta think here on what I can do with this hand, especially with Dweller now being active. I think I'm just gonna try and set up for next turn, I guess. Go ahead, bud.
Standby, anything?
Nah, you're all good in standby.
Main phase 1?
Yep. Could very much just be dead here, though.
So, declare this. It's a special from deck.
Yep.
Fire effect?
To shuffle.
No. Yeah, send this, shuffle this.
That is a problem. Yep. Unfortunately, Pendulum's not going to grave is a big issue here.
So I'm going to declare this.
Yep. Something gets two
Detach,
attacks.
target Ignister.
Yep.
Go to battle phase.
Yes, that is 2850 twice. Fairly certain. Yep. Okay then. That is rather annoying.
I shuffle back in, I wonder.
I think I keep that in. Yeah. Blindsiding for you is going to be difficult. I mean, you know roughly the sort of archetypes were being played at this point.
Ish.
Ish. Do we open a good hand? We open decent. Anything in standby?
No.
Main phase. Starting with a tanky.
Right.
Hmm?
Right, yep, continue.
Yeah, sorry, you just cut out a little bit, that was all.
That is fine. That's because I've got noise suppression on, so the background noise happened, and I think my Facebook went off.
That's fair. I'm gonna grab Lunalight Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on res?
None.
Yay. Burial goods.
Yep.
Cool. That is gonna send Martin.
Yes, continue.
Martin effect to add a spell.
Mm-hmm.
That'll grab me perfume.
Oh, you're playing Lunalights.
Yes.
Or something with Lunalights in it. I don't think I was playing during this metagame.
Normal summon check.
Yep.
Effective check sender's cost.
Yep.
Sending Emerald Bird.
Yep.
So Chick becomes Emerald Bird.
Yep.
Emerald Bird when sent to grave to reborn.
Mm-hmm.
Getting Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Overlay these two for a 4-Strix.
Right.
4-Strix effect, detaching Chick.
Yep.
That will grab me the Singing Lanius.
Yep.
I will special Singing Lanius because I control face-up Xyz.
Mm-hmm.
Then go into a Link 2.
Yep.
4-Strix.
Yep.
4-Strix effect on Link Summon to get a level 4
Well, wise
Wise
Strix. Yep.
Strix,
Continue.
yes. That will grab me Zephyros.
Oh, and you set a rank up.
When I summon an Xyz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just getting yeah, this is Dark Turbo, isn't it? I'm just gonna get
No, this is full Lunar Light Toolbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting Utopic Zexal?
Not Zexal, no, but worse, I think, for you. Tiger, reborn
Yep.
the Chick.
Yep.
Then I will go into another rank 4.
Yep.
Has to be in zones. For another 4-Strix. This
Yep.
triggers Y-Strix.
Yep.
Getting me Shape Force.
Yep.
4-Strix effect, detaching Zephyros.
Yes.
This gets me another one, so I will add Chris to hand.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyros effect, bouncing Lunar Light Tiger as cost.
Yep. Yep.
Thinking here. Link these all off into Apollosa. 3.
Mm-hmm.
I will activate Tiger again. Summoning Chick.
Yep.
I did actually slightly misplay on this, bollocks. Perfume. To reborn. Targeting
Yep.
Martin.
Yep.
Those two off. Activate Chick effect.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not on once per turn. Sending another Martin to grave. Link these two off
Yep.
into Union Carrier.
Yep.
Martin F bouncing the Tiger
Yep.
to reborn.
Yep.
Tiger F on Chick.
Mm-hmm.
Overlay these two. For probably gonna go Evil Swarm Nightmare.
This is the first time you've used Martin's effect, right?
Yes, this is the first time I've bounced with Martin.
Okay. Just checking.
Then I'm gonna Shape Force, paying half,
Yep.
to reborn the 4-Strix, and then
Yep.
2 ranks higher.
Yep. Yep.
Union Carrier on Nightmare,
Yep.
because it's a dark. Dragon Buster.
Mm-hmm.
That is it from me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Didn't see a single one of the sides, but it's fine. Take these two. First game 3 of the night, though.
That is indeed the first game for the night. Oh.
You're all good for main phase. Effect is fine.
Had a performable.
Yup. Magician or odd eyes. Resolution?
Yep. Draw me.
Indeed.
Yeah. Can't be added. I can still draw though.
I don't believe so.
Yes, you can. Drawing is not adding.
Hmm.
So you get around with Scaldy, if I remember correctly.
Fair enough.
I can quickly check if you want me to.
I would have assumed that you can't because you're still adding cards from hand, from deck to hand, by drawing. Technically, it's the same as Ash, but I guess that does say draw.
Give me a second. Oh no, yeah. It is adding. Drawing is adding. Don't know why my brain occasionally makes that mistake.
I mean, it's
'Cause
some
it's
cards.
Yeah, it's because it's also different in different games, and I play a lot of weird games.
Yeah.
Uh.
Sure. Okay. So you've got 2 and 5 for pendulums, yeah?
No, 1 and 6.
Yeah, but I mean, you can get between 2 and 5s.
Yeah.
Yep. You're all good to pendulum.
Pendulum.
Pendulum. Actually seeing Trick Clown in its archetype.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
No, you're all good.
There's a lot to think about, eh?
In before Constella, the skip turn one.
That requires 7 materials, Ross.
Oofed.
Um. Very difficult. I think all I can really do is just
Yeah.
make this pass.
Anything in standby? Short. Main phase. Tanky.
Yes.
Tanky will add. Where is it? Tanky's gonna add Tiger to hand.
Yes.
Anything on res?
No.
Good, no draw. Normal summon Emerald Bird.
Does.
Effective Emerald Bird, sense 1 to draw 1. 1 from hand, that is. Sure.
Baylor.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it does not send us cost, which is real awkward. Uh, hmm. Guess I will activate the Yellow Martin Enhance.
Yep.
Bounce this. And special and defense.
Yep.
Crack on, buddy.
Awesome gigabyte.
Yep.
You not learned to shut doors yet?
Um, Sorry, I'm just checking some things.
Hey, you're all good.
I think I just gave.
Second Dweller.
No.
Gonna say you need summon to get. Oh, yep, that gets over the Martin.
You can't make trapeze. 2 level 4 spellcast.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Oh shit, yeah.
Put that back and gain your life points back.
Yeah. Jeez.
I do have other ways to get out. It's just there. You know what? We'll go with the funny option.
The funny option. I'd love to see what that is. Feral Imps. I mean, it gets over it. Yep. Add is
What?
fine. The ad is definitely another gigabyte. X-Saber Palamuro. Okay. Yeah. Still taking 17 here.
What's the gigabytes? Pendulum. It's a normal.
Normal summoned.
Yeah, and also. My thing is
Yep.
effective trick clown and graveyard.
Yeah. Take 1,000. Yep. Main phase okay?
Yep.
Cool. We will try. Is that a good idea? Not really. Normal summon Emerald Bird again.
Okay.
And effect.
Yep.
Sending Tiger to draw 1.
Yep.
Okay. So just can't activate effects in the grave. That's fine.
Yep.
Scale Tiger
Yep.
and activate its effect.
Yep.
Reborn Tiger.
Yep.
What's my best option here? I think I'm good just sitting on this. Yeah. Gonna go for Redo.
Yes.
Because it's about all I can do, unfortunately. Battle phase.
Yep.
Gonna get over.
My dweller or my king?
I don't know. Like, knowing that you have targets for King is quite scary. Yeah, I'll get rid of King.
I take 100.
Yes, you do. Main phase 2.
Yep.
Go ahead. Standby.
Standby.
Reader.
Takes the top card, right?
Yes. Spell. Face off.
For a card.
Main phase is fine.
So right, so I'm gonna null summon this.
Okay.
Overlay.
Yep.
Bomb. Trapeze Magician.
Yep. So,
Attach the damage juggler, target itself.
yep. So it can attack twice.
Yep. Banish damage juggler.
Sure.
Add any before mage.
Yep. Plus fire. Yep.
Flash by hand. Oh, I'm just thinking.
You're all good.
Can hand two.
Yes, that's fine.
That's okay.
It has to be in between the scales.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Sorry. My brain is actually melting. It is late for me, and I've been doing a lot of stuff today, so I apologize.
You're all good, mate.
Send this for its effect to draw. artifact in hand?
Yes. There's another rank 4.
Yeah, it is.
In before second trapeze magician.
Oh no, it's
Yes. Are you targeting redoer by any chance?
yes, I am. I'm targeting redoer. I can't click on it. I'm targeting it, yeah, because
yes.
it's in my. You've put it in my link zone, so it's being a bit fucky. So I can't click it, but yes.
I will chain the effect.
Yep. Banishing itself
No, just attaching a spell.
to draw a card,
Yes.
and then it returns to your hand. No,
Oh.
I detached to it. Returns to your hand.
Oh, lovely. So yeah, that's me just dead then. 5k, yeah. So yeah, that concludes the first week for the Forbidden List League. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to play this with each other, you guys go ahead. Not going to be stopping anyone from doing it. Hopefully, this is going to be a series which actually has some form of success. If there's anything that you guys want me to try and improve on, or anything else like that, let me know down in the comments below. I always read them. I always try and reply if possible. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.